Hi again, this is Dr. Mahmoud Al-Odeh, and in this video I'll be talking another tool that we use in process improvement called value stream mapping. This is one of the lean techniques that we use to observe the process and suggest the future map. This is what we're going to create, a current map and future map, and have a before and after. So whether you use the time studies or not, but these are tools that will simplify the process. All right, let's read about it and see what is the value stream map. And the value stream map is a series of steps that occur to provide the product or service that their customer want or need. In order to provide the product or service to the customer's desire, every company has a set of steps that are required. Value stream mapping enables us as operations managers to better understand what these steps are, what the value that is added, and where is not, and more importantly, how we can improve upon the collective process. Value stream mapping provides us with structured visualization of the key steps and corresponding data needed to understand and intelligently make improvement that optimize the process, optimize the entire process. Value stream mapping is a lean manufacturing or lean enterprise technique used to document, analyze, and improve the flow of information material required to produce a product or provide a service for a customer. It is different than a process map. This is where important. Now, somebody will say, well, we just created a flow chart diagram, and now you're asking us to create a value stream mapping. Yes, a value stream mapping is different because the flow chart shows only the steps involved in the process. However, the value stream map shows a significant more information that used every time, such as the times and so on. The value stream mapping enabling the team and leadership to see where the actual value is being added in the process, allowing them to improve the overall efficiency of the process. Not just only the number of the steps as in the flow chart diagram. To start, each value stream map typically has 3 key sections. These are the information flow, the product flow, and the time ladder. So let's take a look into the information section right here. This is a typical value stream map where you create the step-by-step process based on the flow chart diagram. However, there's more information here where you show the time, basically the cycle time, the waiting time, inventory, and etc. So the first one is the information flow, where the information coming from the client all the way to the supplier, and then the product flow coming from the supplier all the way to the customer. And there is the time section where it shows more detail about the information. So information flow in this section shows the communication of process related to information and transmission of data. This is on this simplified example that I have here that I showed you. The release manager takes in all customer requests and submitted only the approved request into the development queue, which is the supplier basically. So we take it from the customer, we send it to the supplier, and then depending on the objective or goal of the mapping exercise, information collected and distribution points are shown. So maybe we could provide more information here as well. So the next section, which is the product flow, this is the main section of the process, the value stream map. It shows the steps of the product development from concept to delivery. It typically shows both the task being performed, which is basically the blue boxes here. If you see these boxes, these are the processes that has been done, and the person or the team performing the task, who's doing it. And for the sake of simplification, in this example, we've chosen to show only a couple of data, such as the cycle time or the setup time, but you could include more as well. In a practical use, value stream map can include a number of data points in this section, highlighting pertinent information. The yellow triangles showed in the queue shows the weighting at each phase. So right here, these are just to show the weight between phase to another. The dotted arrows from one stage to the next, called the push arrow. These shows the product is being pushed from one stage to the next versus the being pulled from step. Now for the third section, which is the time ladder, basically provides somewhat simplistic visual representation of the value stream timeline. The upper portion of the time ladder represents the average amount of time that a feature spends in the queue or waiting at each step or gate. The lower portion of the time ladder shows the average amount of time that each feature was actively being worked on, or more specifically, when value is actually being added to the feature product during that specific stage. So what we need to do here, when there are a few times that we need to look at it during the flow of during the value stream mapping, we look into the cycle time, is the frequency of units feature produced, or the average time between the completed production of one unit to the completed production to the next unit. Using our scenario that here, the cycle time is the average amount of time takes from completion one feature requesting to completing or the deployment of the next one. So how long it will take to finish one feature from the cycle time is how long it will take to just finish one cycle from one item, one request. Setup time is the amount of time needed to prepare for a given step. This can indicate the amount of time needed to understand what specifically is being requested or the time needed to configure machine. And lead time is the measurement of the average amount of time needed for one feature request to make it through the entire development cycle, concept to delivery, or from the beginning to the end fence post. And the last KPI that we need to talk about it, which is the takt time, is a term that is commonly used to with value stream mapping. It refers to the rate that need to produce products or provide service to meet the customer demand. All right, so here is the chart that will show you the different between the different times. So let's take a look into the cycle time. The cycle time will be including the wait time. This is where the customer order received. Here's where we start producing it, and here's where we shipped it. So we wait, the customer waited, the order waited for a little bit, then we did the process time, including the inspection time, move time, and the queue time. And this is called the throughput time. And then the delivery time, it's right here, delivery cycle time. There are a few value added time that we have to look at it, which is the process time here. Non-value added include the wait time, this is non-value added. Inspecting time, it's not non-value added. Move time, non-value added time, and queue time as well. And the last thing I want to share today here with you about these times is the takt time, which is again measured to meet the customer demand. So this example will help you understand. So if we received 150 requests from customers, and that would be per month, basically we have 9,000 minutes in a month. So that would be equal to 60 minutes as a takt time, which means that each request or feature will need to be completed in 60 or less to keep up with the volume of the customer request. And an example here about the cycle throughput time. If we have this company need to look into their how long it will take them to provide a product. So we've looked into, we did some time studies. We found that wait time is 17, inspection time is 0.4, process time is 2, move time is 0.6, queue time is 5. In this, through that, the throughput time would be equal to process time, inspection time, move time, plus the queue time. So 2 plus 0.4 plus 0.6 plus 5, that would be equal to 8 days. All right, I'm going to stop the video here, and next video will be about how we can create a value stream map in the ABC for creating value stream map. So we'll do that in a separate video. Thank you.